Remember I called you on one of our afternoon shows and we spoke? Yeah. I can roll. For good 9 months, we've not had football in the country. This weekend, there will be a finality to it. How important is the return of football for your club in particular?
It is absolutely important, not only for my club, but for Ghana football as a whole. Ghana football is a very important product, and it's been in abeyance for a good 9 months. This is unprecedented in the history of football in Ghana. And I think that the resumption of football is something that everybody has been waiting for, because the football economy is a huge enterprise. And as we keep saying, football now is business. It's no more the pastime that we used to know it to be. It's now big business. And a lot of people's lives are dependent on football. And therefore, when there was a hiatus for as many as 9 good months, it was a matter of concern to the major stakeholders. To that extent, I think that everybody is happy that football, competitive football, is coming back to the country.
Let me talk about your zone in particular. Tamale City, in the Division 1, you are arguably one of the best sides in the Division 1. Does this tell us that Tamale City is probably going to represent Ghana in the CAF Confederation Cup?
That is the hope. In fact, the mission of Tamale City was primarily to bring back Premier League football to the Tamale metropolis, which had been, starved of Premier League football for so many years. We thought that we should find a vehicle that was capable of bringing Premier League football back to Tamale, and to that extent, we were on course until the last expose, curtailed our efforts, because at that time we were comfortably on top of the 16-club Zone 1 league, and we were on course, therefore, to qualify for the Premier League. However, with the resumption of normal footballing activity, we are going to prepare again and ensure that we get on top of the log again and win this competition, so that we'll be able to represent Ghana in the CAF Confederation Cup next year.
The last question, which is the final one I'm asking, considering what happened, Tamale City, you were on course to qualify to the Premier League. You want the Premier League back to the Tamale Metropolis. Would you have suggested the continuity of the Premier League?
In fact, that was our primary aim. We insisted that after the expose, there was absolutely no need to truncate the league, because we had gone halfway. A lot of investment had gone into the first half of the league. I can talk in particular about my club. My club invested heavily. The owners of my club were very committed to bringing Premier League football to Tamale, and therefore invested very heavily, to the extent that the allowances and salaries that our players were receiving were better than what was being paid by almost 90% of the Premier League clubs in Ghana. And that was just to ensure, that our players were motivated enough to give up their best. Can you imagine a Division 1 club in which the lowest paid player was receiving 600 Ghana cedis a month, and taking 200 Ghana cedis for a home win and 300 Ghana cedis for an away win, in addition to having very comfortable accommodation, team bus, kit for training and matches and what have you. So to that extent, we're very disappointed about the truncation of the league, and our owners insisted that if the league was not resumed, they were going to pull out of football entirely. It has taken quite some serious efforts for us to be able to convince them to even participate in this normalization competition. But that is all now history. What we have to do is to look forward and hope that we'll be able to pick up the pieces and then go on to win the Tier 2 competition again and qualify for CAF Confederation, so that it will prepare us for the start of the new league in August, which we hope to win and bring Premier League football back to Tamale.
Thank you very much. I'm grateful.